Hello everyone and welcome to Dirty Driving. You've got both the Hornsby sisters live. I'm Katie Hornsby.
And I'm Megan Hornsby.
And we're here to tell you all the basics you need to know to understand Formula One.
We are so pumped for this episode. Getting this one out quickly was a huge priority, as we want to welcome new fans into the sport and the world of dirty driving with a quick debrief of Formula One.
This is the first episode of our mini-series Formation Lap, where we will continue to educate the dirty driving community on all the layers that go into Formula One.
So, what the hell is Formula One anyway?
At its simplest, it is the highest class of international auto racing for single-seat formula racing cars. Just like other sports, it is governed by the Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile, but it is commonly called the FIA for short. Think about the NFL Commission for American football.
Formula One, as we know it, had its inaugural season in 1950. Since then, the style of cars, length of season, teams, rules, races have changed. But it has always remained the highest form of motorsport with the highest skilled drivers racing at top speeds. Modern Formula One features 20 drivers racing for 10 teams, with each team putting 2 drivers and cars out on the grid, the starting lineup. These drivers are not only competing for themselves, but their teams.
Each season, 2 championships are awarded. The World Drivers' Championship is awarded to the driver with the most points, which are accumulated over the course of the year. Lewis Hamilton is the current reigning champion for 2020. Then we have the World Constructors' Championship, which is awarded to the team who built the 2 cars that earn the most points for the year. The current reigning champion is Mercedes. However, it is important to note that the winner of the Drivers' Championship does not necessarily have to be on the team that wins the Constructors' Cup.
The name formula refers to the cars that have to configure to a certain formula or specific set of rules. Think math formulas. The cars themselves are built every year based on a distinct set of regulations with engines that are produced by 4 manufacturers: Ferrari, Mercedes, Renault, and Honda. Honda will cease production at the end of the 2021 season, so we'll be saying goodbye to them shortly.
The tires are Pirelli, which feature 5 distinct dry styles ranging from C1 to C5. Each race only allows 3 of them, which are dependent on the track. They are denoted as the soft, which are the fastest, the medium, and the hard, which are the slowest but most wear resistant. We also have intermediate and wet tires, which are available if circumstances require it.
Let's dive into the points. Points are awarded to the top 10 drivers of every race. P1 earns 25 points, P2 earns 18 points, all the way down to P10 earning 1 point. Additionally, the driver with the fastest lap time, if they are in the top 10, is awarded an additional point. The only caveats to the system come for the 2021 introduction of a new sprint race weekend structure that features a short race on Saturday to determine the Sunday grid. 2021 will feature 3 of these weekends, and its future will depend on the reception of the weekends this season. The top 3 drivers are awarded points for the Saturday sprint race, P1 with 3, P2 with 2, and P3 with 1.
The season is structured around approximately 20-ish races a year, all across the globe. In 2021, 13 of the races will take place outside of Europe. The tracks are either purposely built to be Formula One tracks, such as Silverstone in Great Britain or Monza in Italy, or they are street tracks, such as Monaco. Each race week begins on Thursday with Media Day, followed by 2 practice sessions on Friday. Saturday features both a practice session and a qualifying session, which determines that grid order. Sunday is the Grand Prix event. Again, the only changes to this structure happen with the new sprint race feature that pushes qualifying to Friday and features the short race on Saturday that determines the grid. They have not been disappointing in excitement thus far.
That is the dirty detail rundown of Formula One. The sport is dynamic and ever evolving, race by race, season by season.
Have questions or interested to hear more about a particular topic? DM us on Twitter or Instagram at Dirty Driving Pod.
Keep your eyes out for our next mini episode on the new regulations and the car formula for the 2022 season.
Until then, stay dirty.